Welcome back, my chosen ones. I hope that you're feeling so blessed and so loved. Today, we're going to tap in. We're going to find out what messages we have for you. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates. What messages do we have for the chosen ones? Lovers, the Star, the Magician. Doesn't get better than this. Knight of Wands. Okay, let's see what we have here. Can I get confirmation on this, Lovers? Seven of Swords, yeah. Okay, there's somebody in your past. And the reason why I wanted confirmation is I wasn't feeling like this is something new. I definitely felt like this was something old. So there was somebody in your past that was very deceptive. Somebody in your past, and this could have definitely well been a love connection, but it doesn't have to, or somebody that you really cared for. This could have even been a family member. So take it as it resonates with you. But there was a lot of deceit. This person wore a very hidden mask. I feel like they hid behind fake tears. They hid behind a lot of betrayal. They didn't want you to see who and what they were. They never felt good enough. They knew everything in their life was a complete lie. And I feel like they've done this their entire life. They always played the victim. And they saw you as a star. They saw you as this bright light, this bright opportunity. Kind of like a moth to the flame, like they were drawn to your light. They wanted this for themselves. I feel like they tried to dim your light. They tried to make you feel very insecure. You're so beautiful inside and out. And they wanted you to feel that way about them. They wanted you to give all your attention, your light, your energy to them. Look at the Fool in reverse, the Hierophant, Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person, I feel like they promised a lot. They said a lot, but their actions never, ever matched their words. This person was very unfocused in life, and they wanted you so confused so you would remain unfocused, so you wouldn't actually come to your senses about them. This is a very lost soul, and they wanted you to walk that path with them. They didn't want you to advance. It's like they wanted you to go down to their level, and they felt like that was the only way that you would truly stay. You were at a point when you met this person that you felt like you were ready for this new situation. You felt like this was your person. I feel like you both came out of this hermit mode, this energy of just being alone for a while, going within, searching. And then when you met this person, you thought, yeah, this is the one. This is the one. So you went towards this person in a fearless energy. But then after you got to realize that, wait a minute, this person lies a lot. This person isn't who and what they said they were. You could feel that with the Fool in reverse, where it was like, wait a minute, let me take a couple of steps back. And I feel like you uncovered the truth. I feel like there was something that you noticed within them that wasn't matching. And I'm keeping drawn to like their actions don't match. And we have the Magician. And I feel like for a lot of you, like you were trying to manifest your soulmate, your divine counterpart, and this person came in. But I do feel you're a very strong manifester, and you had to experience this because I felt like you were their last chance of light, of hope. Yeah. I feel like you were this person's reward in a way where they could have started something new. They could have let go of this deception because they didn't need to be deceptive with you. You would have accepted them if they were honest. If they stood in an energy of, look, I'm trying to change, because you know what that's like. And I feel this in my throat chakra, where I just felt like you couldn't speak certain words, like they got angry out of nowhere, or you weren't allowed to show them certain things. I feel like they were very hypercritical about everything around them. It's like they wanted all of the negative tension to be outside of them, not within them. Oh my gosh, it's like my throat chakra. Yeah, you weren't allowed to speak your words. You weren't allowed to speak your truth. They got very upset about certain things. Can we please go a little bit deeper here? What is happening for the chosen ones in this reading? Yeah. Okay. Look at 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups in reverse, and 5 of Cups. Ugh, this person was extremely arrogant. It's like they bragged about stuff about themselves. That wasn't even, like, you're just like, wait, why would you keep bragging about yourself in that area when there's nothing to truly brag about? It's like they wanted for you to believe that they were something so special, that they were this light, but they weren't. They were just extremely arrogant. A lot of people did not like this person. I feel like the front or the image that they portray to the world is much different. And so when people got to know them, it's like, no, this person is full of it. They're extremely arrogant. And I feel like there were relationships that they were in where they had that equal amount of arrogance in other partners. And then they met you, somebody that's honest. They're not used to honest people. They're used to people that are very deceptive, more on their energy line. But when they attracted you into their life, it was like, oh, this is somebody I've never had, this type of light, this type of energy, this type of honesty. And with the 2 of Cups in reverse, I feel like you both needed this self-reflection because you saw you how much you were giving. You saw you how much you were just allowing them to cross over certain boundaries. And they saw themselves. It was like you were that mirror for them so they could see this deception. They could see, oh my gosh, I am such a fraud. This person is a true fraud in life. I don't know who and what they're trying to project. For some, it's like this spiritual awareness. For others, it's like a teacher or some type of energy where it's like they've completely tried to fool people around them. And I feel like they've done this for a long time. Because I do feel like there's people that actually like looked up to them of the image of what they portrayed. Who and what they are is nothing like that. I feel like they like destiny swap with certain people. They take bits and pieces of other people and they try to use that. And that's how they're able to manipulate people. I feel like they come off to the world as very calm, cool, collected, just like a very zen for some. Only take that as it resonates because that not everybody's going to be that, but very covert. And that might just be for some. For others, they're in that rage because we've all been with those people in that rage. But who they try to portray to the world is that they're very subtle, they're very calm, they're very peaceful, and they're not. They're so self-destructive. They hate who they are, and they don't want you or anyone else to see that. What they preach to the world is not what they live by. And you saw that. I feel like this person has experienced a very haunting loss in their life. And they wanted you to be scared to like lose them. I feel like everything in their energy, it was like they always threatened their relationship, especially in the beginning because they were testing to see which direction you were going to go into. But I feel like this person is a very wounded soul. I don't feel like they ever knew love because they couldn't receive love. They hated themselves so much. It was like anything with love, they rejected. They self-sabotage everything in their life, including you. They knew that they couldn't keep up this facade. They knew it would be a matter of time until you figured out who and what they are. But this person, they did experience a very traumatic loss. Yeah, they had a very grandiose idea about who and what they are. They may even had addictions here. Yeah, this person was completely delusional when it came to themselves. Or they kept bragging about themselves like they were something special. And they kept trying to tell you, oh, I'm just not like an ordinary person, you know, I'm so understanding, I'm this, I'm that. It's like they kept trying to convince you that they were something different. Yeah. You were like this tower moment in their life. They thought they were going to create chaos for you. But you stood your grounds. You realized, okay, I don't need this. I deserve better. So either you walked away or this situation just collapsed on its own. But this was very painful for them. They went back very heavily in their destructive indulgences. Again, like I am picking up addictions here. Because without you, it was like you crashed their ego. It's like, you know, that narcissistic injury? That's what they're experiencing. Losing you was the biggest like detriment in their life because they lost the one soul that was actually attracted to them and that wasn't toxic. I feel like they've attracted a lot of narcissistic people themselves. That's how they survived. It was like they fed off each other. They were so used to the chaos, the darkness. And then you came in this light and you showered them with love, happiness. I feel like you even spoiled them. Only take that as it resonates. With affection, love, even gifts. For some it was financial. But you were there to always listen. But this person is very destructive to themselves. And they wanted others to collapse. They lied about their indulgences. They lied about addictions. They lied about even people in their past. They always try to make like who they were with was somebody so great. And the truth was they were with somebody that was very, very dark, that didn't like themselves as much as this person didn't like themselves. Very self-loathing energy. With the Four of Coins. I feel like this person was extremely cheap when it came to spending their own money. And I feel like they used people for money as well too. They could have even used you. They realized that you could make a lot, that you had a light, that people were attracted to you. You held gifts that they didn't. They were very jealous of you. And for some reason, I keep being drawn to the smoke. So take that as it resonates with you. With them had something to do with smoke or with you. But yeah, this person, I feel like they always were going to do something nice. That what they said they were going to do and what they did were two different things. It's like they tried to pull you in by their words, by their lies, by their deception. Can we please get some closeout cards for the chosen ones? Thank you. Yeah. Look at this. 3 of Wands and 7 of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person, they didn't expect you to walk away. They didn't expect you to stand up for yourself. They didn't expect you to see them so quickly under this false illusion or to call them out, especially walking away. They never thought you would leave them. Now that it's like they're lost, they lost their courage. Really, this is a true narcissistic injury. And good for you, because let them see they cannot be deceptive in life and they can't fool a chosen one. It was like they were jealous of your intuition. They were jealous of your gifts. They were jealous of your vision, how you can create things in life. They don't have the courage at all to stand up in life. And for some, they don't even have the courage to call you. They don't have the courage to even apologize. This person is a coward in life, a true, true coward. But yeah, you had to literally walk on eggshells. Again, I'm just keeping drawn to addictions. Only take that as it resonates with this person. Whether they had them in their past or currently. And this could be addicted to chaos. It could be anything. So take that as it resonates. But they wanted to use you to fly with. Like they were jealous of your wings. They wanted you to carry them in life. And you were just tired of it. There's no way you could balance your life and then carry them, because they would have drowned you. They would have definitely just sunk you to a whole nother level. This is why this person's not in your life. The weight of their energy was just too much. Yeah, this person lied about their emotions. I feel like this person would fake tears a lot. Fake being ethical. Fake having a position. Fake being fair. This person was a definite block in your life. And they would have blocked your abundance here. They would have taken it from you. They would have tried to somehow capitalize on you. They wanted money. The energy that I'm picking up, they wanted your abundance. They wanted for you to take care of them. They were using you. They were completely using you for certain things in your life that they knew that you had a reward coming. They knew what you could do. They wanted to live off that. They wanted you to be their security in life. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, abundantly. But now that this person is out, or they're leaving if they're not already out, this is truly yours. Like you will have lasting security. You will have lasting love. You will have lasting happiness. This person would have kept you from all of that. This person would have kept you from your dreams coming true. Would have kept you from having a good life. So thank God this person is either completely out or they're on their way out, because you don't need that. Okay, guys, here is your message. Sending you so much love and so much light, and I'll be posting another video later on today. I will see you in my next video.